Hello, this is SRJ26 with a Blue Vanilla tutorial for you. I'm going to try to do something amazing, which is I'm going to try to show you very quickly how we can play with sheep. No, how we can make a new mob. This is the core new functionality of Blue Vanilla. It's the cool new thing we added at the end of the last year, and I want to show you how it's done. So the first thing we're going to do is get out of here. Boom, because we don't actually do it in Minecraft. What we're going to do, let's go over here and we will, hopefully you can see everything I'm doing. I'm going to pull up a website and I'm going to go to, let's go to minecraftskins.net because they're amazing. I love the stuff I see in here. And we're going to find a new, sure, we will download Santa. Why? Because this is by Giles. Giles, I hope you're okay with me using your Santa as a demo. And I've just downloaded it to my computer. And let's go find it. Download Santa. I'm going to take my Santa skin. I'm going to put it on my desktop. Actually, what I'm going to do is I'm going to put it right where it needs to go. And that is in your Blue Vanilla local folder. And you may not have one yet. In other tutorials, if you've been watching other of my videos, you know about the local folder, but the local folder is simply a place where you can, let me just show and closing folder, there we go. In your Minecraft folder, where you have your bin and your crash reports and all your good stuff, in your mods folder, you'll have a Blue Vanilla folder. And in there, there's a resources, I believe, and then SRJ Design will be your default. There we go, Blue Vanilla 2.4, and that is where all of your files get downloaded when you play Blue Vanilla. And what you do is you take your Blue Vanilla 2.4 and you copy it, and you make a folder higher up, right under the Blue Vanilla folder. So you got mods Blue Vanilla called local. And in your local folder, we're going to put our Santa. And you can see I've got all kinds of junk in here. Did I already put it in there? Santa.png. Alright, now the next thing to know is that Santa is not probably going to play too well with others because Santa's just not that kind of guy. Whoa, I got all kinds of other stuff here. Let me get rid of some of that. Alright, so there's our Santa. Santa is a player skin. Player skins are not the same shape as mob skins. Player skins go around players, but they are surprisingly compatible. What I'm going to do next is I am going to go get my zombie skin. And where is my zombie skin, you might ask? Well, that's a good question because I think I know. If I go to my versions, I've got my folders where I've done all my work setting up various versions of Minecraft to play, and I still have some of my old folders that were made prior to, when I added the classes in and then created the jar file. So I'm going to go there and let's look for assets. There you go, assets, Minecraft textures, and entity. And there we go. So that is where your, and you can take your jar and open it up and just go in and find it. But I have the folder laying around from when I added the class files, so it's easy for me. Here we go, zombie. And I'm going to take this zombie skin and I'm going to, I guess I'll just open it with preview. And you can see that the zombie skin's not quite the same as the Santa skin. It's going to have a larger size. I don't even know why, it just is. It's just the way they did it. So it's about, let me see, it's about square. And I wish I had Photoshop on this computer, but I don't, so you'll have to suffer with me. I'm going to take my Santa skin, I'm going to copy it, I'm going to paste it here. And let's, yay, alright. And it went right over. So now I've got my Santa skin on top of my zombie skin. If you can see the preview on the right hand side here, it all pretty much matches up. I think it will work. It usually does. So I'm going to take my Santa skin, I'm going to save a version. Not save a version. I'm going to export. I'm in Preview. You've got better stuff to use, I'm sure. I've recently been using Preview as an image editing tool, learning more about what I can do with it. Let's actually close that guy. And we're going to take our modified Santa skin that now has Santa on top of the zombie model, and we're going to put it in here as Santa, save it and replace that old one, and then close down this, and let's go take a look and make sure that Santa is happy. After all, we want Santa happy. This is happening in the wake of Christmas, actually, so I probably should have done this weeks ago. And I'm going to rename this Santa.png because it kind of needs to be Santa.png. So we have our Santa.png texture, but that's not enough. We've got to also have an XML file. And in our mobs folder, we have all of our XML files. One thing you can do is take any of the existing ones and open them up and see how they work. And, if you want to do a transformation, open up one that transforms and take a look and see how we did it. I'm going to take my ghost. No, not my ghost. I'm going to take my, which one should I do? Where's the stone man? I like the stone man. Here you go, stone man. There you go. And we're going to do Santa. All right. So we've got our Santa. We're going to open with text edit, and here is our XML. You can see the mob basis is the zombie. We have all kinds of living, hurt, and death and step sounds. And what you could do if you wanted to is replace them with sounds appropriate to your new mob. So for Santa, we would probably go ho ho ho. I'll do that, but not just yet. We've got a speed, we've got a width and a height. You can toggle those and change them. You got a health, you got an experience and an attack, all kinds of good stuff. We're going to change our texture to Santa, and it's making me unlock it. Santa. Let me just make sure, lowercase, okay. So let's go back and make that a lowercase s. Always assume that it is sensitive. Down here we've got some other toggles, and in your documentation there is a file called mob documentation where it explains all this. Let's let Santa be knockback. So knockback resistance equals 1. That can go away. Can despawn true? Yeah, well, Santa can despawn. Let light level 0 to 15. That's fine. He flies around at nighttime, so that's good. Can breathe underwater? True. Let's set that to false. Let's drown Santa, and let's burn Santa. Santa can be burned. So now we've got creature attribute equals undefined. That is fine. And I will actually just take a quick step aside and just show you the mob docs because I want to be thorough about this, and I don't want you to have any excuses not to know what you're doing. I have a docs file, but on the website you've got a docs 2.4. You can download that, open it up, and you'll find all this good stuff. And it's all written by Dan. He did a good job. And here is sample mob XML, and then an explanation for everything. So you've got a creature type, you've got shadowed, you've got all kinds of good stuff. And I'm not going to go through each one separately here. I'm going to ask you to go in and play with it yourself. You've got some other compounds and stuff that are appropriate to zombies, like is baby and is villager. So with 0, these will never spawn as babies or as villagers. And let me see, equipment and drops. I'm going to leave these. Yeah, I'm going to leave those for now. And let's just, and we've got tasks and target tasks down here, and these are used for the AI to control what it does and where. So you've got priorities on your tasks, and it goes in order. And just for now, let's take this Santa and let's save him. And let's actually be smart, and I'll do my height as 1 point and my width is 1.0, and boom, boom, boom. There we go. All right, so for now we will take that and we will see if we can make Santa show up. Now before I jump in, there's one other thing I want to show you that is helpful but not essential. And that is not in your mobs folder but in your mobs.txt. This file, it lets you Let me see, I'll just go to the bottom and I'll type in Santa, and what that will do is it will let me do any casing. This makes it more flexible for case. So it checks this, and then when you're typing in your mobs, it will check against that file, and if you do some weird uppercase, lowercase mess up, it'll still find it. If you don't put it in there, then you have to type it exactly. So we will go back in here, and I'm at the 10-minute mark already, so I'm going to try to speed this up a little bit. The way you test for a mob if you're playing Blue Vanilla and you're in a creative world is spawn mob Santa. Hey Santa. And that's how you do it. It's really pretty simple. You can stretch them. You can make mobs that are taller and shorter. You can give them different equipment and different drops. You can give them different sound effects. This guy sounds like a stone man, which is not helpful for the for actually using him. But yeah, this is how we did it. This is how we did stuff like spawn mob stone man and spawn mob cat ninja. Oh, I bet it's the casing. Cat ninja. That's okay. I'm not gonna worry about it. Oh, did I type it wrong? Spawn. I spawned the mob. Spawn mob. There we go. Oh, wait a second. That's I want Ninja Cat. There we go. And these are all zombie models. So you can do an awful lot with your zombie models. You can do a lot of player skin replacements and then have mobs that show up in your world and make a Blue Vanilla experience unlike no other. So if you ever want to try to get into development and programming and making cool stuff in Minecraft, but you're not a programmer, Blue Vanilla is an architecture where you can do that. You can make dungeons and make structures, and you can make mobs now, and it's really pretty easy. Thank you for watching. Whoa. Thank you for watching. This has been SRJ26 with a quick look at how easy it is to grab a texture and make a new mob. And Santa's wandering off to play with the sheep. But thank you for watching, and I'll see you around. Take care. Comment it below if you have any questions, and I will catch you later. Bye-bye.